Charles, Atlanta, you're in the Wilkow majority. Hello.
How are you? I'm just a little bit taken back. I hear you talking about liberals, and you're telling the world what liberals think. You know what? I don't think anything like you think, and I think I'm a liberal. So I don't know how you have the power to do things and go into people's minds. You're just like a hate word. You know?
Yeah, that's a really intellectually deep argument. Why don't you pick an issue and?
Well, tell me about your deep intellectual argument, calling liberals names.
I didn't call anyone names. I said the fundamental starting point of liberal thought is that the others, the people, okay, see, let's be an adult here, Charles. You spoke, now I'm speaking, okay?
Okay, I'm sorry.
So now it goes like this. You ask me a question, I answer. The fundamental jumping off point for all American liberal thought is the people can't do it for themselves. When we say, liberty, pot him down, thanks. The fact of the matter is, whenever the people are spoken about as an amorphous group, it's always, they can't be left to fend for themselves, as if that's not a component of being an adult, Charles. Now bring him back up.
Well, I still come back to the original point I'm making. I never think that way, and I think I'm a liberal.
All right, define your liberalism then.
Well, I just feel that treating people fair. How's that?
Who's against treating people fair?
People fair.
Who's against treating people fair, sir?
Well, who doesn't? This is an incredible argument that you conservatives try to make. You want to tax people that are lower on the socioeconomic scale and not tax the people that are on the high end of the scale.
Okay, so your version of economic discrimination is the basis of your economic fairness, meaning the people who consume the largest amount of government services, who contribute the least to those government services, your fundamental version of fairness is the people who do pay for those services should pay more and not be able to use them.
I believe that an industrial country like the United States should not be the last country to adopt the healthcare system for all their people.
Okay, so there's your point now. There's your point. Where in the United States Constitution does the power reside for the federal government to force us into a single payer system or a national healthcare system in any way, shape, or form?
Are we forced to have a fire department come? Are we forced to have a?
There's no federal fire department, sir.
Well, most fire departments have been paid for by the government.
By your local government, sir. Your local Atlanta government.
No, right. During Bush, the fire companies all took a break, right?
Again, we're not talking about Obama versus Bush. We're talking about, do you understand? Is this all you know? Because I could do this all day. Charles, who pays for the Atlanta Fire Department? The federal government or the city of Atlanta?
Well, I'll tell you this right now.
Okay, no. You're going to answer that question. It's very basic, sir. You're smarter than me. And I know you're making me look stupid here.
You're smarter than all of us.
Okay. Do you understand the layers of government here? Or do you just think we all put our money into one big federal pot and then all try to beg for it back to see if...
Sir, why don't you take a break, okay? Why don't you
your problem is you have no idea what you're talking about, sir.
Take a big breath.
No, I don't want to take a break. I like to talk to dummies like you. I like when morons like you call the program who have no idea what they're talking about, but they walk around with their snooty nose up in the air thinking they're the smartest people on earth. You can't even answer a basic civics question. Who is responsible for the City of Atlanta Fire Department? The federal government or Atlanta? You're a genius. Answer it.
Hey,
you're too dumb to be on this program. Don't waste my time anymore. Oh, I'm so smart. I'm from a man. I know how did you take a break? You're a hate monger. See, the problem is these people can't answer basic constitutional questions. They can't even answer basic civics questions. They can't break the arguments, and it makes them mad because they're pseudo-intellectuals at best. Pseudo-intellectuals get very, very upset when they face down somebody who stands on firm ground, has firm principles, has historical documents on his side, can cite them, can quote them, can read from them. But I'm always the smartest person when I walk into the room. You're making me feel bad.